Hello and welcome back to our Ultimate JavaScript tutorial series. In today's lesson, we'll be diving into the world of operators in JavaScript. Operators are the building blocks of any programming language, allowing you to perform operations on variables and values. Before we get started, don't forget to check out my Patreon link in the description below and hit that subscribe button to stay updated on our tutorials. What are operators? Operators are symbols or keywords that tell the JavaScript engine to perform a specific mathematical, relational, or logical operation and produce a result. So there are certain types of operators that we have here. First, I'll start off by letting a is equal to 10 and letting b let b is equal to 5. And I'll hit Control Save. We can do a console.log of a plus b, which is our addition operator, and we'll get 15 as it shows in the console.log here. Next, we can do a minus b, which is going to be 5, just like our console.log here, and that's our subtraction. Next, we'll do multiplication. So a times b, and in order to get times in JavaScript, you can hold Shift 8 to get the star icon, and we get 50. And for the division operator, we use a slash. So we'll do console.log a/b, which will get us 2. Next, we'll get the modulus, and modulus returns the remainder of a division. So we do console.log of a% b, we'll get 0, because 10 over 5 is equal to a solid 2, where if I did 11, then we would get a modulus of 1, which is the remainder of 1. Assignment operators are used to assign values to variables. So I'll let c is equal to 10. So I can use the equal sign to assign a value to a variable, just like this. So now I've assigned c to be 10. Next, I can add an assign, which adds a value and assigns the result. So if we do c plus equals 5, it's going to be c is equal to c plus 5. And if I console.log c now, you're going to see that we get 15 because it was assigned to 10 here, and then we assigned it to itself in addition to 5, which is now 15. Next, I'll do c minus equal to 3, which is going to be c is equal to c minus 3. And when we console.log the c variable, we'll get 12, as it states here in our console.log. Comparison operators are used to compare two values. So for example, let's let d is equal to 5 and let e is equal to 5 in single quotes. So now we'll console.log if d is equal to e, and equal to is just two equal signs next to each other, checking if they're both equal. So in this case, we're going to get true because 5 is still equal to 5. Next, we're going to do the strictly equal sign, which is going to be console.log d equal to e. And now for this, we'll get false, and that's because the type are different. As you can see, this one is a type of integer, and e is a type of string. Next, we'll do console.log of d is not equal to e. And it's false because the value of 5 and 5 are the same. We can also do logical operators, which are used to combine multiple conditions. So for example, let's let f is equal to true and let g is equal to false. Now when I console.log f and g, we'll get false, because the and needs to return true if both conditions are true. Since g is false, this will return false too. Next, we'll do the or operator. By doing the or, so we'll type in console.log f or g, and this is going to return true, because only one or the other has to be true, and in this case, our f is true. And then we will do console.log not f. And in this case, we will get false because not true is equal to false. Now we're going to do the increment and decrement operators, which are used to increase a value or decrease a value by 1. So let's let h is equal to 10 and h++. And then we're going to console.log our h. And in this case, we'll get 11 because we did h++, which is equal to 11. And then h minus minus, and when we console.log.h, we'll get 10 again, because it'll add 1 here, and then console.log 11, and then subtract 1 in console.log h. In this lesson, we've covered the basic operators in JavaScript, including arithmetic, assignment, comparison, logical, and increment/decrement operators. Understanding these operators is crucial for performing various operations in your JavaScript code. Stay tuned for more lessons, and don't forget to check out my Patreon for exclusive content and support. Happy coding!